Hey, what's happening, guys? Birdman 316 here. We are with the peavey raptor twins. I've got twin number 2 here, which I personally wired this pickup backwards so that with this one or with the bridge one, you're out of phase. Now these two here are not out of phase because neither one of them is wired backwards. I'm going to show you something. We are in position number 2, which we have this one here on and that one there on. Now I've seen and heard on lots of YouTube videos that this sound in between like 2 and 4 on strats, the out of phase sound. It's not really, I'm here to prove that. I asked a friend of mine at work. He said it's actually caused by disruptive interference because the magnets are so close together on the pickups. The pickups are so close together that I guess the magnetic field gets altered or something like that. So that's why this one and this one on the normal Telecaster sounds kind of like a crickety chirp. And you push these pickups closer together like on a Strat, you get like a duck quack or something. Check this out. Here's this pickup and this pickup in phase, normal, in position number 2 with the switch off, meaning there's no neck pickup involved. The reason it sounds this way is because this has 5 strings, one of them like a peavey. But it's okay, we'll manage how it is for right now. So, that was this guitar here. Okay, that was not out of phase. Now let me show you something here. I'm going to get twin number 1. And I'm going to show you something about twin number 1. Okay, so I got twin number 1 here. Here we go. Get it plugged in here. Now on low volumes, it doesn't hurt to unplug and plug guitar to guitar. Now if you was on stage or something, you couldn't do that. It'd be really noisy and it'd be crazy. Now this one right here is in the same position. This switch here is off. The little magical David Gilmour switch which adds this pickup here is off. But this switch here is in position number 2, which you have these 2 pickups. Now this one is out of phase with these 2 going on because remember the magnet was accidentally flipped over by the factory in this one. Now here's the tones you get with this one now. Yes, it does sound I discovered something I need to do. Check this out. That's not as bad. Got a little bit of a dead spot there. That fret number 13 on the end, right here at the little E string, needs to be trimmed down just a teeny bit. We're getting rid of that. Now you guys can tell this one is out of phase even though we're on these 2 pickups. And that's normally on a Strat you get that, I guess it's magnetic interference, disruptive interference, but this is disruptive interference and out of phase. I'm going to do something. Okay, check this out. Going all the way back here, which has this on by itself. Your normal. Your normal humbucker sound. I'm going to flick the switch here up, which has this. So you notice it's got a crickety chirp, kind of like a telecaster, because you got this bridge and a neck combined. Now you know the bridge and the middle combined gave you that magnetically altered tone, which is now on this guitar out of phase. But on that guitar there is in phase. I'm going to do this right here to show you this tone. Well, let you hear this tone. Okay. Switch back over to the other peavey. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to flip the switch up and flip the switch all the way back. We're going to get this pickup and that pickup. Now on the other one, this one is wired backwards, so with either this pickup or that pickup or all three, it's going to be out of phase because one of them is wired backwards. Let me get the other one. And I'll let you hear it. If you're a Peter Green fan, he's the original founding member of the original Fleetwood Mac back in the day, like in 66 or 67, I'm not sure what year, but if you're a Peter Green fan, you are going to recognize this tone right here. Everything is up normal like the other one is. Here we go. I have a faulty cable there. That tone, it is out of phase. It doesn't have the chirpy to it because this one here is deliberately on purpose wired backwards so I can compare the tones with this one and that one. I think I like the way this one's set up a little bit better. You have more versatility. With that one you can't get that normal strat quack with these two going on because this one is accidentally messed up the factory. I purposely flipped the wires around in this one. So with these two on, it's out of phase. But these two on is your normal, like I described to you and picked around and showed you. But this tone here with this humbucker and that. With these pickups as well is I cranked up the treble side a little bit and I dropped the bass side a little bit so that it can simulate the Peter Green, because the Peter Green you notice it gets stronger and louder. quieter when you get to the bass side, because the bass side of the pickup is dropped down a little bit. It's not dropped down as much as he had his. I still wanted to have it a little bit, have a little bit of more loudness to it, but I cranked this side up here on the treble side so that better simulate his tone, but I mean, now you can do out of phase with single coils, but to me the humbucker sounds much better with a single coil out of phase, because the humbucker's meatier. It's got more beef and more meat to it. That's just me though. Now if you want to hear single coils out of phase, let's flip this switch back here and let's come up with this one and come back down one in the middle, or one down from position number 4, I believe. Yes, we have these two together now. Let's demonstrate something. It's not quite as loud because you have an extra coil here to give it more oof, oof, meaty gusto beef. But it doesn't sound bad with these two. I think it sounds better with that one and that one on this guitar. And on the other guitar, it actually sounds good with these two, which are actually out of phase, but this one is not. Guys, I just wanted to give you that demonstration there, to clear up any wondering that you might have. Well, how can that be out of phase if it's wired correctly? Which it's not out of phase, it's just destructive interference from magnetic field being altered and twisted and all kinds of crazy stuff. One quick note about this one here. This neck profile, I think it's a D, more like a D profile, because it feels thinner this way, and maybe just a tiny bit wider this way. That one there is more chunkier, kind of like a C profile. But they do feel totally different, these two do. They might look similar, but the headstock lettering is, there you go, older school peavey on this one, but it's a newer guitar than that one, because this humbucker is coil splittable. I'm just running it stock. I'm not coil splitting it or anything. As a matter of fact, when I saw it on the 5-way switch there, the little cable that goes to the side is off to the side that you usually tape off. It was actually hooked to one of the pegs on the switch there. When you go to this position here, with these two on, it actually killed one of the coils. And I wanted it to be like that one there, more fair, more similar, so that you can have more fair of a tone comparison. Meaning that the other humbucker is not coil splittable and it's wide open all the time, so I made this one wide open all the time. So that's all good. That's all good. Now both guitars play fine. They both feel great. That one there's got a little bit more chunkier neck as far as like top to bottom and stuff. But they both play just fine. I like them both. I like them both, man. Well, guys, I have jabbered long enough, and it's about 10:10 or so in the nighttime. I want to tell every one of you guys and gals, have a great day, have a great night. Maybe you can see my rock-on hand there. Make the world a better place. Keep playing, keep rocking. This is Birdman 316. Sayonara.